Okay, so here we are again in my Google Drive. And the last app that we're going to take an in-depth look at, or at least take a good look at on the Google side of things, is going to be Forms. Now, just like Microsoft Forms, when we're working with Google Forms, we're doing so because we want a quick, effective tool that's engaging to use for different forms of assessment for our students. You can see just by looking at the templates across the top here that there are multiple ways to use a Google form, just like there were multiple ways to use a Microsoft form. Both providers have more recently created an option to make a quiz where you get to insert correct answers, which wasn't there before, but it does make sense when we're having those knowledge and understanding type questions, those kind of black and white questions that quizzes are often resolving for us, then we need an answer key, and you can make an answer key, excuse me, when when you work with a blank quiz. Like all the other apps that we're working with, you need to add a title, and we're just testing. And we get a nice question, and it has a definite black or white answer. And you can see I'm just adding options, making them up as I go, just for the purposes here. And that's the correct answer right there. And I'm going to put 1 point for the question. I'm going to add another question. And I would do the same thing over and over if this was the type of quiz that I was going to write. You can also create a blank form, and you have the opportunity of a multitude of different types of questions. And this opens things up for you to do more than simply ask a question where there's a right or wrong answer. In fact, here you have several different amazing opportunities to explore for assessing students. One of the most interesting one is that your question can include a file upload. So the answer to a question that you put on one of your Google Forms can be that they have to upload a file for it. So there's lots we can do with these tools, and I'm going to give you a chance through the presentation to play around by responding to a quiz that I made up, and then taking a little bit of time to go ahead and explore these tools after you've followed some instruction and responded to an example quiz.